Well, you're here early. Dear Lord. You're struggling. Okay. Guess let's get started then, now that we have the cat joining us. Alright. So yeah, Lost Flame. It's a traditional roguelike with very Dark Souls combat. Um, you've got your dodge roll, you got your parry, you've got uh, move sets that depend on weapons. And that's kind of the elevator pitch of the game. Hello? I am okay at it. I've beaten the game, as in I've killed the final boss, one of the final bosses, got in one of the 6 endings, and am one of like 55-ish people to have done that. Which is to say, very few people play this game, which is kind of a shame, because it's really, really cool. Um, like, I wouldn't say that it's underrated, because it has great reviews on Steam, but I would say that it is um, has less exposure than most traditional roguelikes of its caliber. Um, like I said, 55 people have beaten it. Okay. So we're just going to get started. There is a fair bit of like tutorial. Like the first boss is kind of like the Asylum Demon, getting you into the mechanics of the game. So we have an iron short sword and a spirit vial. The spirit vial is our Estus flask. Uh, which it fully heals you and recovers your stamina and removes negative statuses. The negative status thing isn't very important right now, but later on in the game, it's kind of your only way of dealing with some bullshit like petrification. So when healing with it becomes less important, you end up saving it for stuff like that. Um, okay, what is wrong with you? You're so excitable today. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. I'll touch. Okay. Um, you can also use upgrade scrolls on this to improve it, which is pretty useful. It gives it more charges. And you'll notice that it says that it restores all charges on level up. So this is your main healing, and you only have it as many charges as it has per level up. So this is a game where you're not supposed to get hit. If you're getting hit, something bad is happening, at least early on. Getting hit hurts your stamina, hurts your health, and you have very limited healing. So just keep that in mind. You have encumbrance in this, but it's just what you have equipped, not what's in your inventory. So you can carry around as much as you want, and there is no hunger. There's mouse and keyboard controls. I'll probably mostly be using mouse. Also, when you're starting out, be aware that over here there's a desolate lighthouse. You can go in there if you want to die. I tried it a little bit after, like my first playthrough, I went straight in there and died. And yesterday when I was setting up the game, I gave it a try again. And even knowing stuff that I know from beating the game, there was no chance of me killing a single dog in there. So, go in there if you want to die. Just a late game area right at the start. Okay. So, we've got our bandit. And you'll notice in the bottom left, I have a bunch of skills. I have lunge, I have jump over, I have strike behind, I have disarm, and I have tumble and parry. And my Estus flask. So, most of these, the ones that have like swords and stuff in them, are moves that I get from my iron short sword. So having a weapon determines what your attack options are, pretty much. Trying to sneeze. Okay. So, having a weapon determines your attack options. The short swords are pretty much high mobility weapons, whereas some of the heavier stuff like halberds and stuff are very much for being a chonky guy, and they'll work regardless of your encumbrance. So disarm is like a range like that. Jump over. Oh, and notice these cost stamina. You can see in the top left what my stamina bar is like. So jump over lets you jump over a nearby enemy and attack him with plus 20 to hit and 100% right hand weapon damage. Alright. And lunge just brings you right next to the guy and does damage. So it's your way of closing distance. Okay. Oh, we got two guys. That's not great. This game isn't too bad about overwhelming you with enemies. In terms of, like, in the late game it will have a lot of enemies, but you can kind of see what they're doing most of the time. And avoid it. So I'm just going to bump into this guy and see what kind of damage we do. Now you see that there's a red square over me. That is this dude's attack. So attacks are generally telegraphed. In the late game, often the telegraph will happen on the same turn that the attack happens, depending on speed values. But for now, things are mostly telegraphed. And you can overcome the quick attacks like the ones I just mentioned with shields and whatnot. So it's not like you don't have any tools against them, but just know that it's not always going to be this straightforward. Okay, so we killed a guy. And I could have parried this attack as well, but didn't really feel like it. I don't have auto loot on. Why do I not have auto loot on? Auto pick up consumables. Huh. How do I pick things up? It's been a little while. What key is this? Oh, is it enter? It is, okay. Wow, I attacked this dude before he even targeted me. That was crazy. So there is an identification system in this game, for what it's worth. And what's auto explore again? Is it Z? Yeah, Z. But the identification system is very generous. So you don't need like scrolls of identify, you don't need to equip things to identify them. All you need is to wait until you level up, and that will identify your equipment. Also, I believe there is friendly fire, so this enemy is going to hit this guy. Yeah. It's kind of cool that you can bait enemies to attack each other like that. The first boss will really show that off. Let's go ahead and lunge at this dog. Soulless hound. So we're still level 1. I'm not sure how close we are to leveling up. Ooh, we got a ring. Okay. I try not to put anything unknown on just because it could be cursed. I can't remember how hard it is to remove curses. I think there's like just an NPC that does it. Just costs a little gold. But I'm not going to worry about it. And this is permadeath. There is a mode where you go to the last bonfire you rested at once. Maybe once. I think it's once. Every time you die. But that mode leaves you cursed and eventually dying to that, so I didn't really feel like, limping along half dead. That seems worse than just starting a new run in general. Let's just explore. Okay. And then it'll tell us the 2 ways that we can go. Let's go down further to the Hungry Caverns. Okay, so this area has the first boss in it, and a bunch of lichen and mushrooms. We're kind of swarmed right at the start here. I believe if you attack these, you get hit by retaliatory damage. So I'm going to go ahead and not do that. Oh, there we go. There's a yellow bar right below my character's portrait there, which is our experience. So we are pretty close to this. There's also online chat, which I'm going to turn off. I do not need the online chat. There's usually not very many people playing the game. I think most I've ever seen was like 2. Like I said, it's very underplayed for what it is. So, how am I getting out of this? I think I'm going to do some jumping over. Tumbling is your dodge roll. Let's kill this lichen. And there's the boss. So another thing this game does is multi-tile enemies. They are very common. This dude is 3 by 3, as he's wont to be. And we're going to want to open this chest before we level up. So he makes a big attack area. The reason we want to open this before we level up is because things get identified when you level up. And you notice he took some damage there because the... what was it? What enemy is this? Is it a mushroom or mold or what? Green mold. It deals damage when it gets attacked. So you can lure this guy to hurting himself quite a bit. And we might be taking some... No, I can go through here. Okay. I want to pick up that ring. You don't have to have it in your inventory for the identification to work. It will identify in line of sight. But I would prefer to. Oh, ouch. Yeah, those guys are hurty. There we go. Now a bunch of those dudes will hit him. Yeah. Ivar the oldest giant swings, is burnt by acid, hits the green slime dies, green mold dies, hits the lichen, hits everything, just taking all the damage. Great. Okay, let's just go ahead and finish this guy off. Oh no, he died to the green slime so we didn't get any experience? Oh, that's atrocious. Okay, sure, man. Why not? That's usually your first level up. So I believe this floor is like basically explored. There's not too much interesting on here besides a chest and the boss. I think that's just how it normally goes. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over this. Oh, or not. Controls can sometimes be a little finicky. I see a blue square. What is that? I don't actually know. Blue square sounds... Oh, blue is the way up. Okay. Yeah, so I don't care about that. So let's wait here a second. Am I pressing the wait key? I think I am. I don't have numpad on. There we go. Let's get going. I don't think those really give any experience. Oh, this is the fucking tutorial. My save got wiped because my computer crashed while I was running this. So we are on a tutorial seed. All that really means is that there's plaques that say things on them. Like gaining a level restores stamina and health and grants a soul shard, 4 soul shards for every 4 levels. And identifies a bunch of stuff. Keys do things. Different weapons have different attacks. Yeah. So what the tutorial world means is there's more restricted procedural generation. Adamantite greatsword named Bloodthirster? Okay, well, we might be doing a greatsword build today. Normally in games like this, I'm virtually always going for whatchamacallit? Really fast attacking one-handed weapons, just because they have such higher attack speed, and you never want to be letting an enemy do 2 hits in a row on you, especially in a game where health matters as much as it does here. A great sword for the great streamer. Oh, thank you. Very kind. But I may as well try it. I'm not going to wear it right now, and it's going to be a huge damage increase too, isn't it? Yeah, 3d5 plus 9. Whatever those magic numbers mean, they are certainly more than our... I think this is what? Yeah, 2d3. So... yeah, it's like a dozen more damage, at least. Our encumbrance is going to take a hit there. So notice how it says encumbrance single-handed versus two-handed. So you can wear any weapon you want in one hand, I believe. And if you wear it in two hands, it's a fifth the size, which is pretty swell. This thing only has 102 attack speed, which you want more attack speed than less. The lower it is, I believe that's like the number of actions per turn you get with it. This is like 2% chance to have 2 actions a turn. Like our current weapon is 129 attack speed, so we have like a 30% chance of double hitting. It's not chances; it is a internal clock, but in practice, it's kind of chances that build up over time. So we'll definitely be wearing that great sword for a while. We also have a silver sword. I believe that's very good as well. Yeah, 2d5. That's the kind of improvement that I'd normally really be excited about. But given that we have 3d5 plus 9, we're probably going to go with that. Although, maybe it gets us killed by enemies. Who can say? So this is kind of our hub place. We have a witch who converts stuff. So you can remove curses here. You can identify items here. You don't need to identify items ever. You can buy stuff. Amulet of Darkness. What is this? It doesn't say? Oh. Space for item details. Okay. Striking with weapons and evocations deals 2d3 dark damage. So evocations. There is magic in this. I probably won't use it just because I very rarely will play a mage in a traditional roguelike. It's not in my wheelhouse at all. And spell charges, I believe, are limited in this game. Harmonic Brass Cap of Sight. +1 sight, +4 attunement, which is, again, for magic. Okay. Sturdy Kite Shield. Brass Kite Shield. That's pretty good. I might grab that. Not right now, but, like, soon. I believe kite shields are... the way they work... the way shields work is they block a certain number of hits per turn. Yeah. Blocks first 2 attacks each turn and reduces their damage. So yeah, they will protect you a lot every turn. So, okay. I see you being a stretchy cat. I forget what the encumbrance thresholds are. Let me look that up real quick. Because that shield with a greatsword will give us like 600, 700 encumbrance. Lost Flame. There's only like 2 guides for this, so it won't take me very long to find this. Okay. So, light capacity, which makes it so that we can only dodge roll every 9 turns, is 501 to 1,000 encumbrance. So we will be at that encumbrance threshold, which is fine. We don't want to be burdened, for sure, but light is... not thrilled about it, but it's better than not having a shield. Okay, let's head back down here. So I think there's nothing else we can really do. Oh, well, I was wrong. Got some guys. And there's our level up. So we've identified everything in our inventory now. So what's this Ring of Ardor? After successful parry, restore 4 stamina for each parried enemy. That's pretty cool. The rings in this game, you'll notice I have 4 ring slots. They are very good. Greatswords has a 15% chance to behead an enemy on hit. Well, we do have a greatsword. Ooh, this silver short sword has some stuff. Hitting enemies who are full health deals 150% damage. Okay, cool. Let's see, what else do we have here? Cursed wooden club. You don't want to wear cursed stuff. Ever. Champion's amulet. Increases all damage dealt by 20%. That's pretty good. Let's wear our Blessed Bloodthirster for now. So what does this do? Heals 2 health after hitting an enemy. Wow, and gives you temporary shield if that's excess heal. That's very, very, very good. It's really good. You usually don't find healing stuff that early on. So we'll wear that, and notice we're only at 50 encumbrance because we can wear it with 2 hands. And we'll also put on this amulet, just making sure that the enemy wasn't sneaking up on me while I was doing this, to deal 20% more damage. And I believe this is... No, it has a blue star on it. I thought that means it was blessed, but I think I'm wrong about that. Ring of Ardor. There's no reason to not use that right now, but also doesn't really do anything for us. Because I'm not going to be parrying all that much. Parrying's tough. I guess I'll wear it. And Executioner's Ring. 15% chance to behead enemies. Yeah, we'll wear that. So it doesn't look like putting on equipment takes time in this. I'm never sure when switching between roguelikes, because sometimes it's like NetHack where putting on full plate gets you killed, because it actually takes like 20 turns to put on or whatever. Yeah, so I hit for 26 damage and healed, giving me extra max HP. Soulless Footpad and a Lesser Shade. I believe shades are very scary. Let's see what our moveset is at this point. I think they do damage to you on line of sight. I believe that's how it works. So... Oh, we have a level up available, and we'll look at that in a second. But let's finish this up. So we can sweep around, 5 stamina... Slashes all nearby targets, 100% right hand damage, okay. Slash Strike. Slashes across 3 nearby and adjacent targets. Okay. So I believe that's like a 2x2 square that we can put out, if I had to guess. Stab. Stabs a target in a line with 100%... Oh, this one has 2 range. Okay. So we do have a little bit of ranged combat. And then we have the very useful Show Inventory skill, which lets you see your inventory. So let's just go here, and I think I'll try to... let's just do a stab. See, I murdered that dude. Can I... Okay, so I can hit 1 tile away, because I'm using a greatsword. That's sick. That's really cool. Okay, let's do our level up thingy. How do I use soul shards? Is that an O or a 0? I'm going to say 0. Nope, it's an O. Alright, whatever. So, strength increases our weapon damage. I found that you don't really want to increase your weapon damage. That'll just kind of happen just as you improve with scrolls and stuff, like enchant your weapons and whatnot, and find better equipment. when you're putting stuff into a specific stat to increase your damage, I think you're having a bad time. We only have 80% chance to hit. That's pretty low. I think for sure I want endurance and vigor. Endurance, vigor, and constitution seem like the place to be. The constitution doesn't do a whole lot for us right now. Let's just go with endurance. We're going to need the stamina. And our HP is kind of handled right now. Stamina, when you run out of it, you start taking 50% more damage. Okay, so we got a 2x2 enemy. It's a manticore. I believe this dude attacks in a square in front of him. So I can hit him from here. Yeah. And you see, I think I got hit there. Yeah. So that sometimes they attack the same turn that they have the square appear. That just depends on speed values, and the manticore is a little bit faster than me. So that happens sometimes. So we're level 3. Let's do more endurance, I think. That makes sense to me. If you don't have stamina, you kind of can't do a whole lot. Unfortunately, we didn't get to this chest before leveling up. Okay, we got a frog. I don't know what these do. Can I... what, spacebar? How do I... I don't remember the tool for looking at an enemy. Oh, it's just look. Okay, last time I played this game, which was like a year ago, the tooltips for enemies weren't fully fleshed out, but they are now. So it has some variance in the health and stamina. That's interesting. I didn't realize that enemies had stamina. Oh, that's really neat. So you can kind of keep an eye on what special attacks they're doing. That's cool. So Rabbit Frog sickens enemies on strike, causing them to lose stamina. Oh, I hate that. Can jump towards enemies and can croak. Well, I'm glad it can croak. We overkilled it 3 times over. So we have an archer. It's not great. Range attacks are usually well telegraphed. We can farm arrows from this guy, but I'm not really interested in that. Okay, pick up the equipment, please. And let's get back to exploring. Oh, and to be clear, we're going to die this run. We're not going to win. This isn't going to go to the end game or anything. We're probably going to encounter a shapeshifter with that generates some out-of-depth enemies that kill you. And that's going to be okay. It's going to happen. Just be prepared for it. And it's not going to be the end of the world. This game is very hard. Like, I know it looks simple right now because I'm walking around with like a legendary weapon on floor 1 or whatever. But this isn't like a trust me bro, it's hard. You'll see pretty soon how I die. So let's go more Hungry Caverns. And I believe there's a boss in here. Double doors like that usually indicate that there's like a 2x2 enemy in my experience. And I believe the boss here is like Candor or something? Some wizard guy. A lot of chests. So what kind of scrolls do we have? We can't read any of them right now. There is scroll identification stuff where you use scrolls to identify them. Same with potions. But again, leveling up identifies stuff, so you don't really have to engage with it. I kind of love that because it's very miserable to be carrying around like a million potions that you can't use for fear of them being like poison or whatever. So there's the boss. What's this guy? Let's give him a look. Just a short sword. Can perform special weapon attacks, same as the player, so it has the lunge and the jump and everything. But it has stamina and 100 speed. Attack delay of 12 to 17. So ticks in this game happen at 10 per second. So 12 to 17 means there's a delay of 1.2 to 1.7 of those attacks. That's my understanding anyway. I don't want to spread misinformation, but I think that's how it works. So one of our turns at base speed is 10 ticks. And if their action takes more than that, then, well, they're going to be quite slow. Let's take a look at the boss. So he's going to take 2 hits for us to kill because of our stupidly powerful weapon. Can summon flame pillars around himself every 40 ticks, so every 4 turns. Now, his attack delay is 9 to 12, which means like a quarter to a third of the time, I think. Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, a quarter of the time. He'll be attacking faster than 1 tick. And when enemies do that, then they get to attack. They get their like tell and their attack in the same tick, in the same turn that we would act. So that's not great for us. Speed is 76 to 103. So a little slow. Let's go ahead and kill this guy for starters. Or not. Who's attacking me? This guy? He's attacking me? No, the snake's attacking him. Sometimes it's hard to tell who's attacking who. Okay, this red dude's attacking me. Let's go ahead and parry, I think. Can I parry? Where's parry? Can I really not parry with this weapon? Surely I can. I can kick. Stab, slash strike, sweep around, tumble. Wow, this doesn't have a parry. That's wild. I guess it's a greatsword, so that kind of makes sense, but I'm a little surprised. So let's run away, just for a turn or two. Now, see, this dude is going to use a longsword attack on us. Oh, we got disarmed. That's why we can't parry. Oh, shit. Let's go ahead and pick that up. We're going to get hit, but it's better than not having a weapon. What in the world just happened there? We got poisoned? Jesus. Caden the Mad throws a violet potion. Fuck. This is no joke. So do we have our weapon equipped? Are we still disarmed? I'm still disarmed. I'm unarmed. So let's arm ourselves. And move here once. And try to kill this guy. We can heal. It's not the end of the world. We're not like super dead right now. But this is picking up. That dude's running, but... Ooh, what happened? Why did I miss? It doesn't say. Huh. Trying to relearn the UI here. Okay, so we leveled up. Dude had a cursed longsword. Okay. Let's see what we have in our inventory real quick. We have a scroll of remove curse. Scroll of enchant item. We want to use that on our spirit file, like, immediately. Ring of nails. What does that do? Spears make enemies bleed 100% of damage received. So it just, like, doubles your damage with spears. That's ridiculous. Like, the rings in this game are really, really good. You can build around most of them. Oh, this is fantastic. Plus 52 hit bonus and 40% bonus damage for the first attack after not attacking for at least 3 turns. So if you have a playstyle of dodging around and stuff, this is fantastic for you. Because you just dodge around, then poke them, and they get hit for a million billion damage and explode into a fine bloody mist. Which is exactly what I want. So we'll do that. We'll wear that. And now let's do our stab. And the boss exploded. Because of course he did. So... okay. Dropped an obsidian mace. That's pretty good. So let's loot all this stuff. Pick up Caden's essence. We can trade that in for some stuff. I guess he was really hurt by the snake. And another ring. Okay. What's this? Focused. Okay. That's the 40% more damage thing. So did we behead him? Is that what happened? Is that why that worked? Let's look at our key bindings real quick. I want to see the message log. How do I do that? Don't want to open chat, I don't think. Maybe I do. Maybe that is what I want. No. Wrong. Okay, so I guess I can't see the message log. I wanted to see what happened with Caden, if we actually beheaded him with the greatsword. Or not. What is this? Let's take a look. Giant scorpion. So they can attack fast. Speed's pretty fast too. Meow? Meow. Incredible stamina on the scorpion. It can run 3 times as far as I can. Yeah. Oh, we got the wheezy meows, the wheezy purrs. Let's take a look at the snake. So, Snake's pretty... ooh, Snake is very fast. That attack delay means it can hit like twice per round. Thankfully, we hit it at range, so that's not too much of a problem. So, let's do our attack. Ooh, it moved and hit on the same turn. Don't love that. Okay, so we killed that dude, the scorpion. Killed the snake. Killed the snake. Let's take a look at what we got in our inventory now. You get a lot of loot in this game. Fiery Obsidian Short Sword of the Leech. So this is a way of sustaining yourself. We already have one of those. Notice that it has much better attack speed than our current weapon. It does much, much worse damage, though. Oh, and the Bloodthirster wasn't just plus 9, it was plus 11. In terms of damage, because it's blessed. Blessed weapons are very good in this game. You know, like most games with blessed, cursed, neutral stuff. Buck systems. So, here's the problem with this fiery obsidian short sword creates an explosion dealing that much fire damage when you hit an enemy. That's going to hit us too. However, if we are immune to fire, we can make it so that we actually heal from that. I had this in my one successful run. I had a explodey sword and a meteor sword that both did AoE fire damage, and I had, I think, 175% fire resistance or something. So 3/4 of the damage that they would deal would actually heal me, and that was how I was sustaining my health. We already have the Bloodthirster, so I don't need to worry about that so much, but it was quite powerful. Let's see what else we have. Ring of Lifesteal. That sounds good. Restores 1 health on hit. Yeah, alright. We'll do that. I still have an empty ring slot. God, we're really filling our inventory quite quickly. Our equipment slots. I still don't have any clothing, but I at least have 4 rings. Anything else interesting here? Blessed Melodic Wooden Staff. Increase power when not wielding other weapons and shields. Okay. Sure. I don't care. Obsidian, I believe, is pretty good. Yeah, 2d8. Okay. Not as good as what we have at all. Okay. Let's... How do I scroll again? Is it just arrows? Or do we not need to scroll right now? So let's go ahead and enchant our spirit vial. So now it has 3 uses instead of 2. That's kind of a very important part of progression. So from here we have some options. We can go to the Hungry Cavern. We can go to the Pyre, takes us back to the overworld, or we can go to Abyssium. Abyssium is fucked up. It is technically an early game zone, right? But it's no joke. I'm going to take an HP here and another HP. I kind of want HP and endurance to be fairly balanced. We'll probably take Constitution at some point so that we can put on armor and have a shield while still being at light capacity. But that's a little ways off. So let's step into Abyssium, see what's there. We're probably going to run away. Hello. The main thing that's scary here, like if you can see how every run of this game has ended. It tells you, like on the leaderboard, how someone died. There's like 17,000 runs or whatever, I think. And a very, very common cause of death is Abyssium to some weird enemy that you've never heard of. And that's because there's a lot of shapeshifters in here. And while they are scaled to the level that they're in, sometimes they have magic or summoning abilities that can make things that are not scaled to the place that you're in. And I don't think that's a bug. I think it's just like a risk of being here. But they can really mess you up. So this, I believe, is a shapeshifter. I can't hit it right here because you see my weapon be like going through the wall there. This only hits 3 nearby enemies. I'm going to step back. Yeah, so it's shapeshifted into a raven. I can hit it here, and it died. Like, I know it died in 1 hit and everything, but those enemies are terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. They can turn into like a wax summoner. Like literally, I had a run die in I believe this floor to it turning into some waxmancer thing, summoning a wax golem, and wax golems are very high leveled, and they slow you on hit. So I got slowed by it and could not escape because it was then just faster than me permanently, and it kept slowing me until I died. Okay. Maybe it won't be that bad, though, because we are on the tutorial world generation. So this dude is a flame lobber. And now he's dead, which is good for us. A hail beast? I don't think I've seen this enemy before. So attack delay 8 to 1100 or 8 to 11. So that's not very long. That means it can hit me without me being able to react. It is the same speed as us. It's weak to fire. Resist poison and cold. And movement energy is huge. So I think that means it can move every 12 turns? I think that's what that means. The weird thing to me is, I think I'm reading that correctly, but I think that's also lunacy. We'll find out. So I believe it's going to be able to hit in a 2x2, which means I want it to approach me so I'm 1 square away, and then I hit it from 1 square away. I'm not sure, I can't read. Even reading doesn't really help with this, does it? We have a bloodsucker here as well. So I can hit him now. And we have this dude who's about to attack me. Yeah, this is a bad place. I don't think I want to be hit, so let's move... fuck it. Let's just take this turn to kill this guy, because I think he's almost... Yeah, he's almost dead. And sure, we'll get hit by the fire, but whatever. Maybe that's just a really bad idea. I have a bunch of potions anyway. So what happened? We got hit, didn't we? Hail Beast is burnt by acid. Writhing Tentacle grows out of nowhere. That's from this dude. Right? Let's take a look at him. No, it doesn't look like it is from him. Everything's weak to fire here. It's very interesting. So this will die in 1 hit. So let's just kill it. Has 1,000 stamina? Okay. I'm cooked. Wow. Let's level up, I guess, real quick. Get some more health here. And I kind of want to kill these tentacles. Do I have any... I have a scroll of teleport. That can get me out of here. And a scroll of jump. That can also get me out of here. Don't really want to use the scroll of jump because I'm going to need that in a couple seconds. So these enemies are very spooky. So hitting things heals me. Let's go ahead and do our 3x3 attack thing. Let me see how much HP this dude has. Let's look down here. 11 to 14. So we can kill it in 1 hit with our sweeping strike thingy. So let's go ahead and do that. So this makes a little 3 area in front of us. And we'll hit that and the other tentacle. So we shouldn't get hit by this AoE thing. Okay. Oh, I'm tentacled. So the tentacles are spawning from me? Ow. Why did it hit me from over there? That's so far away. Can I tumble? I can. I want to go over here. What is this guy? A depth writher. Okay. Sure, man. I think I can kill him in one hit. Ooh, well. He hit me, and I'm still tentacled. I leveled up and I'm still tentacled. Huh. That's weird. Let's work on our constitution a bit. So how long does this last? Doesn't say. It's very bad for us. Let's go ahead and kill these two. What is that attack? Oh, is that the... Are the tentacles doing that at distance? What assholes? Yeah, wow, they suck. I kind of thought they died off over time, but I guess I was wrong about that. Okay. Well, that was a very scary series of encounters. Let's go ahead and rest to get our stamina back. And do I want to auto-explore here? Kind of not. It's a very scary area. So where does this lead? Further into Abyssium. Great. Love that for us. Okay, let's just auto-explore. Okay, this is bad for us. An acid drake. So these breathe acid, which is not good. And these spheres are going to explode and freeze us. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me get the hell out of here. Sure. Fuck, everything here is so deadly. I guess let's heal? What even hit me? So it bit me for 8, and the ice sphere exploded for 5. So that's why everything hit me for so much. And I'm slowed now. I need to use my file to get rid of the slowing. I might still be dead, though. Or I'll just kill it in one hit. That's cool, too. Yeah, this ice wizard is kind of an asshole. I don't want to step on the acid. That will burn me. I'm out of stamina. So I need to heal again. And I think I can one-shot this guy. But maybe I should just go here and not... No, I'm slowed, though. I'm still slowed even though... I healed up. Oh, because it hit me again. Great. Okay, well, all that's done. So what kind of scrolls do we have? Just teleport, remove curse. Sure. Yeah, this zone is very scary. As you can probably tell by the fact that we're leveling up really quickly. Okay. So, let's see. Items. Remove curse, magic mapping. Scroll of plague. These just blessed items? Or what? Oh, this is our second page of inventory. Okay. So second page of inventory has magic mapping, scroll of plague. I don't know what that does. Poisons everything around. Sure. Sounds true. Square bottle. This is a familiar. I kind of hate it. It's good. You can give it equipment. It will fight for you. When it dies, it's gone though, and I don't know. It just gets itself killed, and if I'm playing around it, then it's kind of a bad time. So I think I'm going to not bother using the Bottle Knight this run. Just kind of pretend that it doesn't exist. Let's take a look at our level up. We have 5 soul shards now. We really want more stamina. We really want more vigor. And we really want constitution. We want all of these things. So, yeah. We're still running around naked. Maybe that's why we're taking so much damage, because we have no damage reduction whatsoever. I could go fix that, maybe. Let's finish off exploring this level, and then we'll go deal with that after we totally survive floor 1 of Abyssium naked. That's definitely going to happen. What is this? Just a clay golem. Ow. Right, AoE because it hit this dude. That sucked. Okay. Let's keep exploring. Okay. That's very unfortunate. These shades will drain my health, and this golem will kill me. Did that just kill the golem and prevent me from getting experience from it? I believe that's what just happened. Shade vanishes. The shade vanishes. I don't believe that means they're dead. I think that just means they are teleported somewhere else. So I believe this will hit the wall and explode, which is bad for me. Yeah, having 3 of these dudes is messed up. You can get them with friendly fire, but we're not getting any experience from the friendly fire stuff. And that's quite bad. This greatsword doesn't have a very good moveset, does it? So I'll kill this dude, and kill this dude. Okay. Another one of these. Tiny bit of experience. Okay. So let's just go back to the hungry... Well, let's see what's on Abyssium 1. But I am not optimistic. Yeah, no. I think I know what this room is. Yeah. It's a big ambush room. Shit. I think I'm getting hit by one of these fireballs. One of these dudes getting hit by it, though. So that's kind of nice. I think I just want to leave. It's a scary floor. You get ambushed by a ton of stuff there. So we're going to skip Abyssium 1 by doing some trickery. Let's light our bonfire here and go to Hythe. So you can notice on the overworld, we kind of went through this area underground though, so we don't have that mapped out. Okay, let's take a look at our crafting stuff here. So we killed the boss, and the boss dropped 3 of its essence, and you can turn those into some rare-ish items. Usually pretty unique, usually pretty good. Scroll of Jump is nice. Scroll of Enchant item is very good. Let's see what this Ring of the Slayer does. More damage to large monsters. That's pretty good. Amulet of the Indomitable. Temporary and permanent shield is 100% more effective. Can I wear 2 amulets or just 1? I can't remember. I can wear 2 amulets. Okay. So I would be able to wear that. We get temporary shield from our weapon. No. What's happened? Did it crash? I can't do anything. Oh, there we go. I just had it, I had something selected, I guess. So we could get this Amulet of the Indomitable. That would be pretty good. I don't think that's going to be staying with us long term, though. What's Ring of Prowl? Attacking a surprised enemy with a melee weapon stuns them for 30 ticks, so 3 turns. An enemy is surprised for 10 ticks after noticing you, or for 10 ticks after you get into 3-tile range. Let's not do that. So it's the difference between whether I want the Amulet of the Indomitable or the Scroll of Jump and Scroll of Enchant item. Or I guess the Ring of Slayer. Ring of Slayer is pretty cool. Because large monsters are the scary ones. So being able to kill them better is pretty cool. We're not parrying, so we do have a free ring slot right now. Enchant item is more healing. Jump is good. I think we just do that. Enchant item and Scroll of Jump. And what do you have? Amulet of Safeguard. What? Huh? Reduces all damage received over 3 by 60%? That kind of makes us indestructible. What the hell? That's busted. I mean, there are more busted things in this game, but we're getting that as soon as I have enough money. I have 1,200 right now, and it's kind of hard to get money from where we are. So... what's this Gladiator's Ring? Reduces damage received by 1 when not wearing a shield. When not wearing a shield. Well, it is us right now, but it's not great. Amulet of Darkness. Yeah, we already saw that before. So I'm just going to save for this Amulet of Safeguard, I think. It's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up. Let's see what this dude has for us. We don't need a weapon. We could get a tower shield. Tower shields weigh a fuck ton. So this would make us very encumbered if we used a tower shield. This Shocking Steel Short Sword of Brutality. So, I believe Shocking makes us take damage too. Maybe that's lightning. Shocking just has a chance to stun. Basically, lightning conducts, so if you're next to an enemy, it will conduct straight to you, and you'll get hurt by it as well. We need a shield of some sort. So I think I'm going to buy this. And it's going to make it so we can only tumble every, like, what, 10 turns or something? What's tumble do right now? Cost 1 stamina, tumble in direction. Let's try it. Yeah, notice how we have no cooldown on that because we're not encumbered at all. If we buy that shield, we'll have a 10-turn cooldown on that. And it'll cost more stamina, I believe. Right now it costs 0 stamina, even though it says it costs 1. Huh. Maybe it's only costing 0 because we're out of combat. We can talk about the Abyssium there. Whatever. Let's just go ahead and buy that shield. It's very cheap, and I kind of want it. It's going to kill our maneuverability a little bit. Yeah, because now we're going to be lightly burdened. Yeah, encumbrance 700. Unencumbered. But if we try to use tumble, I think we'll notice that it has, yeah, now it has a cooldown of 90 ticks. So that is 10 seconds. Or 10 actions. 9 actions, whatever. Either way, a little dangerous for us, but now we're blocking 2 attacks per round, which should be quite good. Okay, so let's go ahead to the next area. The way I'm going to do that is by putting on a weapon that lets us jump over enemies. I could just use a scroll of jump. I have 4 of them, but I don't really want to waste those right now. So we need a short sword, and I believe this silver short sword of brutality will be just the thing. Don't have a key for that. What's this? Don't have a key for that either. I think you have to kill these people to get their keys. I've never actually tried. Those are just a bunch of tutorials. Okay, so here's the monastery. So you'll notice there's a wall here. We can't get through it. We're supposed to go up through the Abyssium. However, if we lure enemies just right, we can use them to jump over. But I think I did it wrong. Yeah. So let's tumble down here. There we go. So now this guy's on the wall. We can jump over you. No, we can't? Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. Okay. So now we're over the wall. Let's equip our greatsword again and murder these guys. Where's our greatsword? There it is. And that hit us, but that's fine. Because it got blocked by our shield. Did we get disarmed? Huh? Oh, because I was switching weapons and it hurt me while I was doing that? Really? So is there... Where is it? Where's our bloodthirster? There it is. Okay, so we're getting hit, but that's fine because we're just going to heal up anyway. Sure. And now we have this bonfire, so we can teleport here whenever. So we never have to do that weird finagling again. Let's get back to exploring. We have a candle knight here, which I believe is just a normal-ass enemy. Ow. Oh, why can you do that? I wanted to look at you, not kill you. Come on, I pressed L. I have noticed sometimes in this game the inputs are a little sketchy. I don't know if that's a me problem or a game problem. Emerald ring. More rings is always more good. Blue obsidian cuirass. Okay. So let's press the L button and click. So it has short sword stuff, so that means it can do the lunging and the jumping and everything. But its attack delay is 11 to 16, so it shouldn't be able to hit us from right now. Yeah. We aren't getting a whole lot of experience here. So that armor is going to be quite good, isn't it? Or was it? Hopefully it's not very heavy. 430, that's too much. We can't wear it with a shield. We could be unencumbered with it and our weapon being held in both hands. So that's not bad. And how much is this way? 250? So we could wear this. Okay, well, we're going to identify them at next level anyway. Some flame lobbers, huh? Can't really hit you there. Can hit you there, though. You do run into some issues with your weapon being blocked by walls in this game. Is this dude just going to kill himself with a fireball? Huh. So I can kill this dude in one hit. Let's do that. And this dude dies in one hit. Okay, sure. Lots of treasure around. More scrolls to teleport. Good to have those to get out of tight places. Another scroll of jump. So lots of scrolls of teleport and jump. Good to have a pile of those. Genuinely very good. What is this? Is this? Oh, that's a water tile. I don't need to jump over this wall anymore, so I don't need to keep the birds alive. Lots of little scrolls. So this is the next place we're supposed to go, I believe. After Abyssium. Yeah, this is the monastery. This is very tight corridors, scary stuff, but I think we should be okay. But let's finish exploring around here, grab some scrolls, I guess. And now we can go to the monastery. Fissure 1. I believe Fissure is the back half of Abyssium. I kind of don't remember. I think it's like where you emerge from if you go through Abyssium. Let's just pop our head in. Yeah, see, this is Abyssium 1. This is the other side of the room where we were. Just too many guys. Too many guys. We don't need any of that. They're too scary. I could like throw potions and stuff at them probably. Like potion of poison. These flame lobbers are problematic, you know? So let's just come back to that later. No reason, because it's just like 10 enemies, but a ton of danger. So let's just go to the monastery, our next destination. This is a pretty linear roguelike as far as traditional roguelikes go. Not very open-ended. There is an overworld that we can explore. On the right here, there's stuff that we can do over here in the darkness. It's guarded by some pretty powerful enemies that I wouldn't want to get hit by until I have some of that good armor stuff that we need the like 2,600 gold to afford. Okay, so we're in the monastery now. Don't want to auto-explore just yet. Because this is a little spooky. We have a crazed scholar here. I don't remember what they do. I don't really want to find out either, so let's just kill him. I guess I could have read and found out that way. I could have used the look command. And let's do some auto-exploring now. Okay, well, crazed scholar. Let's look at him now. Summon a variety of monsters to its aid. Very fast attacking. Same speed as me. So it starts doing its summoning stuff. Let's hope it dies before then. How much can I do with you? It's 23 to 32. So I should one-shot it, right? Yeah. 35 damage. Alright. So there's the first level done. We're about to level up, and we'll get a bunch of scrolls identified. Love that. And we'll get our armor identified so that we can actually wear that. Let's head down... Okay, let's not just yet. These aren't too scary. So I'm going to kill this man. Why are they running away from me? I don't know. I want more constitution. I want to wear all this cool armor that I'm getting. So let's grab that. So is it running away because the scholar's dead? Oh no, it's casting magic. It's running away because of that. Wow, Obsidian Great Helmet. Sure, man. Let's take a look at the armor that we had. Heart of Ice. So that's actually a legendary of some sort? So we take more damage from fire, which is bad. But we get more health, more cold resistance, and AoE ice damage. I don't know if that's going to hurt me as well. With 70 cold resistance, it shouldn't be that much, but I would probably get slowed by it, which I'm not thrilled about. Let's see, Ring of Excitement. It's exciting. Killing an enemy, damage dealt by weapons +3 for 7 turns. Stacks up to 3 times. It's not very much. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't seem all that important to me. Ring of Regeneration. Regenerate 50% of lost health. Okay. That's quite strong. We want that instead of the Ring of Parrying. The Ardor one. Where was that? Ring of Regeneration. An Obsidian Great Helm. It's not identified yet. We're probably going to wear that too. How much does this weigh? 430, so we can't wear it yet. And the Brass Cuirass is cursed, so we're not wearing that. Okay, Ring of Regeneration it is. We have a ton of scrolls I need to look at too. So let's equip. So that'll mean we regenerate lost health, and that on top of this thing making um, excess healing into a temporary shield should mean that we have a pretty good survivability situation. Scroll of Charging. That's for like wands and stuff, right? Charge is an item. Yeah, okay. Wait, no, that's not just wands. God, I'm stupid. That's for our spirit vial as well. So that's a big source of healing. Yeah, I remember the scrolls of charging being very important. I also remember there being inventory damage in this game. So I shouldn't be carrying around all this stuff all the time. Okay. Let's enchant our file some more. I think we can get it to +3 before those things start to fail. What's Consecration do? Blesses an item. And blessing an item is very good. Like, you can bless rings, I believe, and amulets to double their effectiveness. I think. I'll probably check that before I use it because, like I said, blessing is very good. I don't want to waste it. And then let's use our enchant on our spirit file again. Okay. I think +3 is all we can do for now. Like, you can do more, but it's 50% chance to fail, I think. Again, it's been a year since I've looked at these mechanics. What are you? Crazed Brother. Well, we're here, so... Yeah? You guys... Oh, you're starting to cast stuff. Cool. Yeah, okay. That's bad. All that's bad. We might be needing to jump out of here. I'm gonna do this. I think I can't let these things be alive. The Detained Mage is too scary. How much HP does it have, though? Okay, not much. Yeah, Fire Tempest. Blast all enemies nearby with fire after delay. And teleport away. So I can't let that dude teleport away. And Ice Golem... Okay, Ice Golem isn't too resistant to stuff. Has 6 to 9 armor, so it might not... It's gonna explode when it dies, and it freezes everything around it. God, what a pain in the ass. Random enemies in this game are rough, and there's kind of a lot of them. This is why, like, I know up until this point it seemed like pretty smooth sailing with this legendary weapon and stuff. But the enemies are really no joke. I've been scared this whole time. I am going to die at some point. It's just a matter of when. So let's bump into this dude. He's alive? He lived to hit from a legendary greatsword? What a bastard. It's illegal. And slipping on ice makes you move an extra tile in whatever direction you were going until the ice is gone. So let's kill this guy before he burns our scrolls. And I think I can kill this guy now. Okay. Another enchant item scroll. And scroll of Summon Monster. Summon Monster is a very strong scroll. It's random monsters, but it's like 8 of them all around you. So it does quite a lot of good. Usually for boss fights and stuff, when you need just a couple turns to distract things, or don't want things to have line of sight on you. I think that's when it's most effective. Another one of these. It's unfortunate. Ooh, Hydras! I love Hydras. Not in this game so much. So it attacks really fast. We can just kill it in one hit, though. So let's just do that. Or not? Oh, it has two heads. Yeah. They regenerate over time. Interesting. And the head's just on the ground now? Cool. What a pain in the ass. Now let's kill this guy. How beefy are you? You're pretty beefy, actually. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. We missed the Hydra. Consecration and remove curse. What's Consecration do? Is that the blessing scroll? It is. Wow, that's very good. Okay, so we have another scroll of enchant item. You can enchant the Bottle Knight to make him very good. Steward of Ends, another legendary equipment. Okay, -2 sight. That's, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I have that in me. No. That's, like, it's good. 3 health, 3 stamina, some armor, tons of resistance. It's pretty light, too, but not being able to see. There's ways around that, and there's also benefits to that. But I don't think I have that in me. No. So we're getting a lot of poopy armor, huh? I should wear this uncursed brass cuirass. Because I can wear that without getting encumbered. Let's see how close I am to wearing the other stuff. So, 1200. I can actually, if I put one more point in Constitution here, I can wear the ice armor. I think I'll do that. Right? Because I have 1200 capacity, and this takes 430, and we're at 700. So I can just wear this fun ice armor that's a ton of defense. Let's just do it. Let's die less. So we are a little bit weak to fire now. But we're very resistant to cold. And cold's kind of problematic. Cold and fire are both problematic. They both can burn your scrolls and boil your potions or freeze your potions. Really just do bad things to you. So I should actually go and put some of my scrolls on the ground, the ones that I'm not going to use right now. So let's do that. This is one of those games where you end up wanting a little loot pile. Like here. Let's drop all those. Drop this. I don't know if we can split these into stacks, can I? Guess not. A little unfortunate that we can't split them into stacks. I think we're actually able to, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the hotkey is for that. Maybe it's like shift. Shift drop? No. We're not going to need any of this or this for now. Scroll of Inferno, maybe. Scroll of Plague, maybe. Scroll of Travel, what's this do? Teleports you somewhere for a short period of time. Oh, no, 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 no. Get that out of my inventory. I know what that does. Let's get rid of the scrolls of summon monsters. Scroll of web is fine. Scroll of charging is very strong. I don't want it in my inventory. Cursed scroll of magic mapping. I have no idea. Protects your belongings for a long time. I believe that's like 500 turns or something. So if you're going into a room with a lot of fire and you want your scrolls to not die, you use that. Okay. And we're not going to need this potion of extra healing for a while, or this potion of healing, just because we have 5 charges on our spirit file, and that's going to carry us for quite a while. So let's not have our potions get destroyed for no reason. You know? Okay, there's our little pile. Oh god, we have auto loot on. Shoot me. Let's get rid of the potion of extra healing again. And I think that's everything. Okay. Now don't walk on those. Back to the monastery we go. How much money do we have now? Do we have enough for that awesome amulet? Where does it say how much money we have? 1,300. We are halfway there, so nowhere near. And I am just saving for that at this point, because I would like to take 60% less damage for all damage taken over 3. It seems quite strong. Okay, these guys again. Sand Drakeling. Let's see how scary you are. Not very, but you need to die right now anyway. I think it dies immediately. We've got another scroll of charging. And a scroll of enchant item. Wow. A lot of good scrolls today. Can you... I can't hit you there. Wow. So many scrolls of charging. Like, honestly, that's shocking to me. Those are very, very good. They make it so that you can recharge your 5 spirit file things, like, instantly. The only issue really is they can burn. So I'm going to go save them, because they're very good late game when you're not leveling up as much as we are. But since we're still leveling up at a very brisk pace, we're definitely not going to need these scrolls of charging. One of them's blessed too. One of them's gonna be blessed. Maybe one of them might be cursed. I'm actually gonna hold on to them. Okay. All right. Enter the monastery. Carrying on. Monastery Catacombs 1. Down we go. Catacombs 2. Alright. I think I just chill here a second before auto-exploring. Another one of you. Okay, we killed him before he summoned anything, thankfully. Candle Squire, we should be able to one-shot. It could disarm us, though, and that would suck. I think I can hit both of these. Yeah. Great swords are great. As if there was any doubt. Really? Missing? Okay, so that was a scroll of enchant item and remove curse. Good. We were out of line of sight of this amulet, sadly. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll level up again soon. I think I'm going to keep pumping my constitution so I can just wear all the armor in the world. Because I think now I can actually put on a hat if I put this on. Put this up one more. Because we're at 1130 of 1250. So yeah, we could wear the obsidian hat that we picked up. I don't want to because it's going to reduce my vision. Do I even still have it in my inventory? Oh yeah, there it is. The Steward of Ends. Yeah, -2 sight. That's too much. Because it's like right now, what's our sight at? I think it says over here. We could count, but it doesn't actually say. Huh. Guess let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is notably a lot more than 3. So let's not mess with that. Apprentice Mage, what do you do? Ah, okay. So this is one of those enemies that spawns other enemies. When those happen, I think the spawns end up out of depth. So let's kill this guy first. What in the world are you? Okay. Sure, I guess. Let's just kill this. Okay. Did it hit me? I'm out of stamina, your attacks are slower, and I receive more damage. Great. Yeah, part of the issue with the shield that we have is that getting hit still takes stamina, and I think blocking takes stamina. So you can still wind up in situations like that where you have you can't use your weapon's reach when you have no stamina. You just have to bump into enemies, and you're taking extra damage, and things are not fun. There's a boss. What do you do? Well, he both teleports away and teleports away. It's a good start. Summons strong small monster. That sucks. Summons a bunch of birds, destroying nearby walls. Okay, we need to kill this guy, like, as fast as possible. How much HP do you have? So 2 hits should kill you. Okay. Jesus. At least he just teleported away. So Ring of Cold Resistance, Ring of Motivation. We got an Amulet of Darkness. Striking with weapons and evocations deals more dark damage. That's better than nothing, because we currently only have 1 amulet, so I should put that on. We leveled up as well, and we got a ton of soul shards from that. At this point, I think we want more stamina. Maybe we want more... the ability to wear more stuff, because we still can't wear shoes or pants. Hard to say. I think I'm going to keep these pretty even. Stamina is very good. HP is important. HP and stamina are like, to me, HP is slightly less than stamina, but given that our weapon and stuff relies on regeneration, we should probably keep that going. I'm going to put more Constitution in. We don't have anything we want to wear right now, but we are going to very shortly. Okay, I should probably just go back to the surface right now to check what I can get with that dude's soul essence. Northern Tunnel. What did I just do? What? I swapped the hands of my weapons? Okay, whatever. I don't want to do that, but whatever. Am I wearing my Amulet of Darkness? No, I didn't even put it on. Let's equip that. So that should just make us do just a chunk more damage, which is sick. What kind of scrolls do we have? Enchant item. I don't know if I'm going to keep this weapon forever. It's pretty damn good. I think it's like about as good as you get in this game. Ring of Lifesteal is good. I think what's going to happen here is I don't use any of these scrolls, and oh, we had 2 scrolls of charging, right? Okay. One of them was a blessed scroll of charging. I don't know what this does. I don't know what the difference is. Whatever. So what's going to happen here is I find out what all of these enchantments and blessings do off stream and come back tomorrow and actually use the stuff, because I don't know exactly what they do from their descriptions. And that's normally how it is with these. You don't know the thresholds for like when the scrolls start doing 50% chance to enchant, when they do +2 or whatever, what exactly blessed does when you apply it to a ring or amulet. Those are things I'm going to look up, just because I would like to know, and it seems very important. So, Ring of Motivation restores 4 stamina for each enemy damaged each turn above the first. So this is good if you're doing like AoE stuff. It's pretty strong. Yeah, knowledge is power. In games like this, like the more you know, the less you die. The more you know to be afraid of, the less you die as well. Cold resistance. So we could make cold damage heal us. I kind of prefer all of our rings to that. Like, we're only taking 9% cold damage right now, and we don't have any ways to deal cold damage to ourselves. So, I think... Ooh, this does fire damage to us, doesn't it? No. No, this isn't the one that does it in AoE. There's fiery and then there's of flames. Those are 2 very different things. So as far as weapons go, we're still, I guess, stuck with our legendary sword, our unique sword. I might just enchant it. We'll see. But again, I don't really want to do that. Let's see what's in Northern Tunnel. I can't really remember. Oh, okay, I remember now. Sure. So we're not webbed anymore. I remember, I think my Bottle Knight died here in my last run. Let's grab this potion. I think there's a boss in this area. Potion of Liquid Fire. Scroll of Enchant item. Well, love that. I think the game's trying to tell us something with these liquid fire potions. Like, genuinely, I think those are forced to be there. Lots of scrolls of enchant item as well. Potion of extra healing, huh? And a magenta potion. A lot of stuff in here. Scroll of jump, scroll of summon monster. Yeah, there we go. Mammoth, spider, ice drake. Well, we're very resistant to ice, so that's a good start. Ah. So it's not that you get out of webbed in one turn, it's that the game's been waiting for a few turns in order for that to undo itself. Let's throw a potion of liquid fire. Right here. It's pretty good. Am I still webbed? I am. So I'm going to take damage here that I don't want to take. Let's just keep throwing potions at this dude. Try to be done in a couple turns. Don't use. Why did I use the potion of liquid fire? I'm stupid. Wait. No, I'm dumb. Okay. Hey, I meant throw, not use. Throw. Here. And let's just use a third one. I don't want to deal with this guy. Maybe this isn't even a boss though, now that I think about it. So that's gonna web everything, so fuck that. I think the last time I fought this guy, I was using a sword that made me immune to webbing. Like some spider sword. Let's throw, and let's just kill this guy. He's not dead? That's unfortunate. So we're going to take a little damage here. Going to take even more damage here. I could throw another potion, but I don't think I need to. I have a ton of items to use here. And I can just kill this guy now. Did I even kill it? The Mammoth Spider bites Wanderer. That's me, I think. You block with your shield. Mammoth Spider takes 6 damage from the shield? Oh, because I have the Ice Aura armor thingy. Sure. Let's kill this Ice Drake, I think, right? Let's look at you. Oh, or not. Or just kill. Oh, okay. Love getting webbed. I'm out of stamina. Another scroll of summon monster. Okay. So we can go to the desert now. I believe that's the next region. In these rooms in here, there's enemies, I think. Yeah, there's little doggies. Dissolver. What do you do? Spills acid after being hit. So we want to hit this guy from a distance. It's actually one of the first enemies you encounter in this game. It occurs very early on. Like that. Sandrakeling. What are you? Istmid Dragonslayer. Yeah? You're just very scary? Sure. Alright. I hate that for me, but whatever. Let's try to kill him. And I could move out of the way of this, or maybe he'll just die. Yeah, he'll just die. It's cool. Obsidian Buckler's good. Potion of Healing. I'm looking for a Hail Beast. Okay. And an actual factual Sandrake. So what I'm hoping for here is a campfire so we can just warp back instead of me having to go through the whole dungeon. What does the Sandrake actually do? Lightning Aura. Deals lightning damage to its enemies when it's hurt. So I don't want to be next to this. Has pretty massive armor. Why is a Sandrake doing lightning? That's rude. I think armor might be percentages rather than a flat damage. I'll have to look that up. I just genuinely can't remember. I know it's definitely not just flat damage for the player, based on the fact that I have, 27 armor or something? 21? A big chunk of armor from this. Yeah, 21. Very few numbers in this game are like 1-to-1 mappings of the number given versus the effect. So yeah. I think that's one downside when you're playing smaller roguelikes is you don't have all the documentation that you might want. But I don't know. It's a thing I notice when playing this game, but it's not a thing that like offends me because I get it. If you're a solo dev making a game like this, you're not necessarily going to put the time into making your own wiki. And it's fine. It doesn't need to be played that way. The exploration can be part of it. Okay, and what do you do again? You do hail, right? Freezing attack. We have 91% frost resistance, but this will still damage our potions, I think. You attack pretty fast. You don't move very much. Wave around effect. What does that mean? Does it mean it like pulses around in a circle? Does it mean it spreads outward? I think it means it spreads outward. That makes... I've seen enemies that do that, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, we leveled up. I think I want more Constitution. Let's just make it so that I can wear all the armor. I don't have it right now. I don't have the armor right now, but I want it. And we will get it soon. I'm willing that armor into existence by being able to equip it. Or I guess the opposite. Yeah, honestly, it's usually more the opposite. You invest in all the points to make it so that you can actually wear the stuff and then it never drops. So let's take a look at this guy. Istmid Stalwart. I guess we're in Istmid. Or Isthmus. We're in an isthmus, and that's an inhabitant of that place. Okay, cat. Holy shit. 1 second, I'm gonna let the cat in. Okay. The cat's now among us. Great. How am I going to deal with these guys? Do I want to just lure them around this corner, or what? Let me take a look at my stab. So, stab's going to get stuck on this wall. Yeah, he really is. He knows what he wants when he wants it. Do these Drakelings even do anything? Short lightning breath. So, not really. Hello. What are you doing? Cat. Meow. Let's go around this corner down here. And now, yeah, okay, my longsword does go around this corner. Yeah, weapon geometry is a thing in this game. I'm pretty bad at recognizing when it matters. You guys not coming at me? Did you not notice me because I was only there for 1 turn? Hello. Yeah, you're there. Welcome. Meow. Meow. Okay, I touch you. You good? Okay. I gave you the touches, now you can be happy, right? Alright. They just don't want to come at me. I guess because I haven't entered this room? They're just the most chill enemies in the world? Oh, I can kill both of these in 1 hit. Love that for me. Ooh, a lot of stuff. Another emerald ring. Didn't I already have one of those? Could have sworn I did. Huh. Well, whatever. Let's just get back to auto-exploring. What the fuck are you? A marching mountain of flesh. Yeah? True. Let's take a look at what they can do. Poison aura. Oh, that's terrible. So this is going to hit me. Just because it has a bunch of health. It's like no attack delay. So that's a very quick enemy. Same speed as me. Sickens its enemies on strike, causing them to lose stamina. Ooh, that's really bad. That's real bad. So it can't actually get through here, but let's just hit it a couple times and see if it dies. We have a lot of regeneration. Did it miss me? Is that what happened? I block with my shield, okay. And it takes 2 ice damage because it blocked. I did 31 and 10. Why did I do 10? Is it because of this? Hello. I think it's because of that shield, or not shield, amulet that I have. But that's not enough. 2d3 plus 2. That's never 10. Most that can be is 8. So I'm not sure I understand that. Oh, it's because I do 20% more damage from one of my rings, right? Or amulet. Sure, maybe that's it. So just really high rolled on that amulet. Okay. We didn't die. Who are you? Are you friendly? You have 300 health. I hope you're friendly. I think you are. I think white means friendly, right? I've never... This is like a new NPC, I think. I can refine an item... Oh, right. Yeah, they added refining items to the game. It's a very complicated system that I don't understand at all. This was added after I stopped playing. But you can make some very, very broken items. I don't think I have any witch glass. Right? God, I have all the rings in the world. Love that. Okay. I'm just gonna leave her here. Her? Evelyn. Yeah, let's go with her. Why not? Silver longsword. Okay. What are you? You have a shield. A mechanist. I remember these guys being royal pains in the ass, but I guess there aren't any robots around for them to deal with. They would animate these statues that would really fuck me up. And they shoot lightning as well. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. And the lightning does arc and conduct. So you don't want it to shoot into a wall ever, if you can help it. Yeah, see, like I took damage there because it hit this wall right there, and then I'm over there. Sure. So healing hasn't really been a problem this entire run, because we got very lucky early on. It's kind of nice. So now I can enter the castle or go to the northern tunnel. I'm surprised we didn't find a fire pit around here. Yeah, we are way over here. This is the area this is our starting area. This is the hub. This was where the monastery was. And we are over here. Fun. So let's enter the castle, I guess. I believe there's a bunch of stuff here as far as save points and whatnot are concerned. I think there is anyway. There better be. Oh yeah, right there. There's a pyre to get back. This is a tentacloid? Sure. Tentacle slap. Tentacles grow from tentacloid after death. Great. So this attacks very quickly. No attack delay. Speed is between slightly slower than me and moderately faster than me. And it will die in one hit. And we just need to get to this bonfire. And a sand drakeling, which we know does lightning. Okay. Let's... Do I want to tumble out of the way here? I think I do. Let's kill this guy. Let's try to mop up these tentacles before they do anything else that annoys me. And now we can go back to Hythe. This is our hub with all of our scrolls. Our stupid ass pile of scrolls. Sure. How much money do I have? 1,600. I can get more by feeding stuff to this guy. This is how you sell stuff. You feed him things. What can I get from you? So that Amulet of Safeguard is what I want. Ring of Damage. That sounds nice. It's not very nice. 1 damage, huh? Ring of Focus we already have. I think we can stack rings, and that's cool. Cobweb Ring, I think, lets you walk on webs. No, it doesn't. It just increases damage dealt to webbed enemies. Okay. Sure. Yeah, so we're still saving for the Amulet of Safeguard. That's so strong, you know? Might have to data mine this game to see what enchants do, because, like, if I bless this and enchant it, it might do, like, 90% less damage or something. It's just ridiculous stuff. Which, with our doing 3 damage of healing for every attack we do, could keep us alive indefinitely. Maybe. These restoration potions are... Oh, that's not what I thought they were at all. I thought they made it so that we restored from status ailments, but no. This does. Extra healing are the ones that restore status ailments. Okay. Normal healing don't, right? Yeah, just heals wounds. Okay. So, let's sell some shit to this giant. Let's get rid of this Blessed Wooden Club, Wooden Club, Wooden Club, Copper Short Sword. I think I just hold on to an Iron Short Sword in order to... He also splits out enchanted items and stuff. The Iron Short Sword could be useful if I need to jump over something ever again, which I don't think I will. Let's hold on to the silver version of it, I guess, just in case. Misclicked there, but that's okay. Never going to use a bow. Iron Mace of Carnomancy. So that's +3 to Carnomancy, of course. Of course that's what the Iron Mace of Carnomancy does. Blessed Obsidian Mace. It's good, but we have better. Cursed Iron Longsword. Don't need that. That wooden staff is no good. Cursed Brass Spear. Quick Brass Longsword. Okay, so notice that that one has increased attack speed. That's interesting to me. I think I'm just going to stick with this greatsword. Is this identified? It is. Just does nothing. Sure. What's this bastard sword do? It's very slow. It's the same speed as our weapon. It scales better with dexterity, though. And the short sword of flames, we're not going to need. Obsidian longsword, okay. Obsidian's pretty strong. 2d9, huh? So what is that? That's 10 damage on average? I do wish that there was like an average damage calculation here. Like I can do it in my head, but it kind of sucks. So 1d5 is 3. So that's 9 plus 11 is 20. So this is half as good as our current weapon. And it doesn't even have any of the extra stuff that our weapon does. So let's get rid of it. Silver longsword we're not going to need. Adamantite spear. Well, it's catching up to us. Still, it's just a little bit better than half. This does 12 damage on average. Plus 10 to hit and 142 attack speed. Alright. That's something. It is a little better than what we have, I would say. Just because 142 attack speed is a lot of attack speed. I'm going to get rid of it, though. Fiery Obsidian Short Sword of the Leech. No. Like, this is cool because you can use the explosions to heal you, but then you need to carry no potions, no scrolls, and it's just a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's cool, but let's not. Let's just get rid of it. Okay, inventory's a little cleared. So now this dude takes his time spitting out gold and items and stuff. Digesting that. Oh, what do we get? It's fun. It's an iron mace. Steel short sword. Is that it? That's all I got from all that? Oh, come on. Come on. You can't do that to me. That's rude. Alright, whatever. So to the east here, there's some strong enemies. I don't know if I want to take them on yet. I'm pretty strong. Oh, I have a witch glass. I could use that to empower something. As we saw at the, where the hell did I get that? Did I just get it? Huh. Let's take a look at Uro's Essence, see what that does. So enchant item is good. Ring of Teleport Control. Okay. That's some good shit. Scroll of Power. Okay. That's also very good. Lets you act twice in a round. Ring of Teleport Control is pretty busted with teleport. I think I could just beat the game right now if I got that. And I'd have to know where to teleport. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to learn how to make that happen. So I think I will. I'm not going to buy it this instant. Ring of Sight's also very good, isn't it? Yeah, +1 sight. That's just good. Scroll of Enchant item is good. So yeah, we're going to buy the Ring of Teleport Control. And I think we have like 7 scrolls of teleport. So there's an ending of this game that just has you talk to someone, I think. I don't know what the conditions are for it. Maybe you have to not have used any potions. But I don't think we have consumed any potions. We've used the spirit file, but that's different, I think. But yeah, you just find someone and then you get credits. And it's usually hard to get to them. You have to go through a lot of places. But if you know where they are and use a teleport scroll properly, maybe a scroll of magic mapping as well, then I think you can just get to them. So, I think I'm going to call it here. We've been at this like 2 hours, 20 minutes, whatever. Not very long, but I think tomorrow we can actually just finish this run. So I'm going to take some time, do some research today on this off stream, and see if we're not just done with the run. Because I haven't seen that ending myself before. Could be cool to get. Alright, well, thanks for dropping in. I hope you all enjoyed this game at least close to as much as I do, because I think it's a great roguelike. Very, very interesting combat system. With how things are telegraphed, usually, and how you can know what the enemies are going to do to you, and how the healing works. But regardless, yeah, take care, YouTube Puznut, and I'll be back tomorrow to probably finish this off. Should be neat. All right, bye.